I'm going to show you a few specific things that you can do with the ggArrange function. First of all, I'm going to load a number of packages. We need the ggplot2 package to make plots. We're going to create a PCA plot, so we need the ggfortify package. We're going to make a heat map with the pheatmap package, and we are going to load the ggpubr package to put multiple plots on the same graph. I'm going to start making a volcano plot. I'm not going to completely explain how to make each of the plots. This is explained in different parts on the e-learning system and in the YouTube sessions. I'm going to load the data for the volcano plot. I'm going to create an additional column in the data that contains the information for the coloring. So first I will search for the up-regulated genes, then I will search for the down-regulated genes, and then I'm going to combine the up and the down-regulated genes into a new column in the data. And then I'm going to make the volcano plot, and instead of making the plot here in the plots tab, I am going to save it in a variable that's called p1. I can show you the plot. Then I create a PCA plot. So I load the data for the PCA plot. I transpose the data. This converts my data frame into a matrix. The result of transpose is always a matrix. So I convert it back into a data frame. And then I can calculate the principal components after centering and scaling the data. I add a column to the data with information that will define the colors in the plot. And then I can make the PCA plot, and again I do not create it here, but I save it in a variable called p2. I can show. So you have seen that you can now use the ggArrange function from the ggpubr package to put these two plots next to each other on the same graph. So you see that each plot has its own legend. Sometimes you want to create one legend for the entire graph. How can we do this? Well, the first thing that we do is, from the two plots, we extract the legend. And you can easily do this using the getLegend function. So this will extract the legend from plot P1. And this will extract the legend from plot P2. I can combine the two legends again using the ggArrange function. And I'm going to put them under each other, as you can see here. So from both plots I extracted the legend, and then I combined the two legends into one graphical object. That means that now I can remove the original legends from the two plots, and that's what I do here. You can remove the legend by using a theme and setting legend.position equal to none. And you will see that when I now show P1, the legend has disappeared. I do the same with the PCA plot. When we take a look, and you see here also the legend has disappeared. So we are now going to put the two plots next to each other. We are going to label them, and we define the position of the labels. So let's take a look. Now you can combine the two plots so this, with the combined legend that we have created here in this line of code. We put them next to each other, and with the width argument, we specify that 85% of the total width of the graph should go to the plots object, so to these two plots, and 15% of the total width of the graph should go to the legend, so to the combined legend that was created here. So when we run this code and we take a look, you see that he puts the two plots next to the legend.